Netanyahu hier in der Conference Hall erwartet. Hier sehen wir ihn, er steht schon vor der Türe und wird jetzt hier mit einem ganzen Tross von
in München. Bitte übernehmen Sie das Mikrofon.
Limited its scope and its scale, those well-intentioned leaders made a wider war inevitable and far more costly. Sometime after the war, Roosevelt asked Churchill, how would he call this war? And he answered immediately without hesitation, the unnecessary war. He said there was never a war more easy to stop. In the wake of the Munich Agreement, 60 million people would die in World War II, including a third of my own people, 6 million Jews murdered in the Holocaust by the Nazis and their collaborators. We will never forget, and we will never allow the rewriting of the historical truth. Lo nishkach, lo nislach, nilachem al ha'emet, zoi tzava'at hanispim. We will not forget, we will not forgive, we will always fight for the truth. Today we gather 2.5 years after another agreement was signed, that it committed an act of aggression against Israel last week, that it sent a drone into our airspace to threaten our people. Well, here's a piece of that Iranian drone, or what's left of it after we shot it down. I brought it here so you can see it for yourself. Mr. Zarif, do you recognize this? You should. It's yours. You can take back with you a message to the tyrants of Tehran. Do not test Israel's resolve. If I can show this, can you see this? Can you somehow zero in on this and see it? No?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. This is a brief description of the Middle East as it looks right now. I call it the red and the black, like the French novel by Stendhal. Well, the red is ISIS, the radical Sunnis. The black is Iran and its offshoots, the radical Shiites.
Let me just briefly address the audience.